John Stewart, and welcome back to another edition of Sunday Evening's High Desert Weekend Review with your host, Mr. J. Jamie. Yeah! Well, folks, welcome back. Come one, come all, and I give you Mr. J. Jamie. Ow!
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Thank you, John Stewart! Yes! Thank you, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of High Desert Weekend Review! I am Jay with Epic Doughnuts, your host, your anchor, and we're gonna have some fun. Alright, folks, we have a lot of stories to get to today from all last week, right here on HDNG. That stands for High Desert News Group. Like I said, folks, we are a brand new news group that's by the people, you, for the people, us, broadcasting all back out to everybody else in the whole high desert. Yeah, folks, so we have a lot of things to get to. We have a weather report to get to out there. Weather, you ready, Jay? All right, cool. Mr. John Stewart, I'd like to thank you again. And you're going to be back out for another segment. Okay, John's coming back for another segment a little bit later. But for now, folks, let's get right down to it. Wow, outside the studios right now in Hesperia, it's getting kind of cloudy. Looks like it may even rain today. What do you think about that, Jay, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and get this newscast started with a little bit of weather. And I hand it off to my twin brother, which is also named Jay. You ready, bro? I'm ready. Here we go. I'll be right back. Yo! That's back to you, man. Yeah! Alright, thanks a lot, Jay. And now it's my turn. I am Jay, your weatherman. I am his twin brother. Do we look the same? Do we sound the same? Do we do the same things? Ow! Yes, I think that we do. Alright, folks, 97 degrees right now here in the high desert. And you know what? We had some cloudiness. We had some breezes kind of here and there. Looks like a little bit of rain over Big Bear. And we'll get to that in just 1 minute. Let's go ahead and start out right now. Sunday, July 27th is isolated showers and thunderstorms, possibly today in the high desert. Partly sunny with a high near 96 degrees. We haven't really got that here in Hesperia quite yet, but we're getting there. Right now, south winds around 10 miles per hour and the chance of rain, 20% chance. All right, folks, tonight, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll see about that. Mostly cloudy with a low around 72 degrees. Is that really low, folks? I don't think so. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Let's go ahead and switch to our radar. Like I said, folks, we're looking at a little bit of rain over the Big Bear area. I don't know if they're getting any or not. That's what it's showing right here on the radar. Everywhere else in the high desert, Atlanta, Victorville, Hesperia, we're all looking good. Nice, clear, partly cloudy skies. Not going to get any rain tonight. Let's go ahead and look at our 10-day forecast. All right, folks, today, we already talked about today. Tomorrow is going to be in the highs of 97 degrees with a low about 71. So over to Tuesday, we're going up a little bit during the week. 99 on Tuesday, 71 for the low. And Wednesday, folks, we're topping off at a high of 101 degrees with a low of 73. And I'm going to step right over here and let you guys look at the rest of your week on your own. I am Jay, his twin, and I'll see you next time right here on the weather report. Ow! Back to you, bro. Yeah. All right, thank you for that epic weather report, Jay. Love how things are coming together here in the studios. Looking real good, and we're doing this all for you guys. Yeah. There are plenty of groups to get news up here in the high desert, but there's only one with a newscast, and you're looking at it right here. High Desert Weekend Review. Alright, folks, let's get right into it. This first story comes from Alyssa Johnson. I'm going to go ahead and read exactly what you guys say. Feel free to pause this video at any time to read the stories in detail. I'm going to be going kind of fast. We got about 20 different stories to talk about. So here we go. Alyssa Johnson. So I heard on the scanner just a bit ago that someone was robbed at gunpoint at Bank of America in Bear Valley and Apple Valley Road. Anyone else hear anything else? That went down on July 21st. Folks, did you hear anything about that? I sure didn't. Anyways, it's all about commenting and reading and going through the post and seeing what's going on and helping each other out. Alright, folks, so next on the agenda here, this is in from Cindy Dyer. Alright, my good friend had a house broken into, and he has some guitar stolen and stuff like that. Now, you know, folks, anybody around in that area, looks like it was from a Pinion Hills group. Anybody hear anything? Call 911, call the cops, get a hold of Cindy Dyer here. Let's see if we can get this guy his guitars back. You know, I'm a musician too, and it would suck to have my stuff stolen. But I would post it right here on HDNG, say, hey, help me out, High Desert, get my stuff back. Yahoo! Alright folks, next, this is in from Nick from High Desert Deals, Mr. HDD, for Brian Big Bird. Okay, this was brought to us on July 24th, about 1:30 in the morning. From the day prior to that, we had a fire that going past. It was a car fire that caused the brush to catch on fire. So anyways, car fire has spread from the brush in the Cajon Pass, northbound 15 down to 2 lanes. Of course, this was last week, folks, so nothing to worry about today. Fire is growing and they're considering closing some southbound lanes because of heavy smoke. Stay away from that area if you can. Thank you, Brian Paper. I love the pictures. Keep them coming. This is what it's all about, folks. News for you. Yeah! Okay, folks. This ended from Pebbles Bedrock on July 25th. Apple Valley Road, 2nd Street, heading south. I have no details other than the road is blocked. Be careful out there on the road. Looks like we had a little bit of a mix-up, folks. Looks like there's some fire, some police out there. Hopefully everybody's okay. You gotta be careful, folks. Drive the speed limit, please. It's very dangerous on the road. Look both ways. You know, drive defensively. Put those cell phones down, god dang it. Wait till you get home to publish here on the news group and let me know what's happening. Alright, folks, go ahead and get to our next story. This again from Nick. This is from Cheyenne Serrano, High Desert Discussion. Fatal car accident on Rancherias and Kiowa in Apple Valley. 1 airlifted, 1 rushed, and one unknown. Praying for the family. That's terrible news, folks. You know, hopefully it had nothing to do with distracted drivers. Again, be careful. We had a fatality out there last week. So, folks, hopefully everything is going good. Again, this is all from you guys. So let's go ahead and get to our next story. Alright, this in from Josh and Linda, Korea. Wow, last night there was a gunfight somewhere east of my home. I heard it about 12:30 a.m. It woke me from a dead sleep. And no, it wasn't fireworks. These were firearms. I know the difference, but can't seem to find any information on this. What happened east of 11th Avenue, north of Bear Valley, and south of Nisqually? I sure would like to know what happened. And so would we. Alright folks, if you hear anything about that, that went down on July 22nd, a couple days ago, 5:54 a.m. Please report back to us so we can report next week on exactly what happened. And just below that, from Sin GM, helicopter roaming around the area of Apple Valley and Navajo. That was July 21st. Anything happening, folks? What can we help you with? Let us know what you heard and seen. Let's go ahead and get to our next story right here from Tara Leanne. So at 1:35 today, I was involved in a hit and run. This scumbag needs to be found and punished. Description: man, pushing 6 foot, Caucasian, 150 to 160 pounds, between the ages of 55 to 65. Great messy hair. What does that mean? Red face. Okay. Vehicle forest or hunter green metallic Jeep Cherokee with a ladder rack and ladder attached, splattered with paint brush pushers attached to the front. If you see this vehicle, be sure to take a picture, get the license plate. Let's get this scumbag off the road. Let's help Tara out. Nobody wants to be involved in a hit and run, folks. Take responsibility. If you hit somebody, pull over. You know, chances are it'll work itself out. Don't run, folks. That's just the chicken crap way to do it. All right, next on the agenda, folks. You know what? We have we have another sandwich shop coming to Hesperia, and can you guess who that is? Right down on Main Street, Escondido, close to the freeway, folks. They're going to be opening a brand new Jersey Mike's. Like, we need any more sandwich places up here. Haven't been there myself, but a lot of people like it. One opened in Apple Valley a few months ago. They're doing very well. Same owner. He's opening up another one in Hesperia. So let's wish them luck. Go check that out. Let me know how it is. I'll stick to our own Epic Donut Subway sandwiches the way we make it. Next story. Ow! All right, folks. All you people get dressed up out there, dress for success, put on a shirt and tie, look good. We have a job fair coming to the High Desert. That's going to be on Wednesday, August 13th at the Hilton Garden Inn right here in the High Desert. go ahead and, like I said, folks, you can pause this video, go back and look on HDNG, look at these stories in more detail. I'll let you go ahead and move through. Job fair, come and see them. You guys need a job, you guys need work, go out there. They're coming out to town soon. Next story on the agenda right now. Okay, last week we had a young couple that left home and didn't come back home. Now, everybody got all excited and worked up about this, so we started posting things on Facebook, missing. Turns out, folks, they were just 3 or 4 houses down from where they lived in an abandoned or a house that wasn't quite finished yet. It was a skeleton of a house. It had electricity, it had water, all the basic amenities to live. So these kids spent the night in the house just because the cops were at the parents' house because they were being reported missing. So the police were there taking reports and getting information. Meanwhile, they're down the street, too scared to go home because the cops were out. They spent the night. Turns out they weren't missing at all. So glad to have you guys back. They are home safe. Good. Ow! Yes. Okay. Here's another interesting story. An Alpha Valley man, get this, was burned very bad. Second and third degree burns by trying to siphon gas out of his gas tank with a shop vac. Oh, man. Alright, folks. Brand new car. To him, it was used, but to him, it was new. Evidently, there was some old gas in the tank that he wanted to get out, put new gas in, and kind of start from the ground up. Anyways, he took his fuel pump out, put his shop vac tube in, turned on the vacuum, started sucking the fuel into the vacuum, and the vapors from inside the vacuum with the motor, the Sparks electric motor, actually ignited and exploded, and it was a bad situation, folks. So hopefully he's okay. We're reporting this to you guys. All right, folks. Hopefully he's doing good. Now here's another story that's not really local news, but it's pretty important, folks. Now, evidently they in certain areas they are teaching our young children songs about President Obama, positive songs and rhyming songs, and like it's just hard to explain, folks. Click on this story, you'll hear it for yourself. To me, I don't like to get political, I refuse to do it, but the only thing that rhymes with Obama to me is yo mama. Yeah! Next story. Yeah, get to that out here. This one just happened just a little while ago today, folks. RV versus car. Possible fatalities on Palmdale Road in Coughlin, looks like, Phelan area. North-southbound closed. Flight helicopters are ready in process. Okay. Now, I drive a big RV, folks. Now, here's what happens, and here's what you need to do. Anybody that drives an oversized vehicle and you're in a small car and you think you're the crap, don't do it. Don't pull out in front of an RV. Don't pull out in front of a semi-truck. We cannot stop. People just pull out in front and pass up and just like this, like nothing. But we have family in these vehicles. We have refrigerators. We have a lot of weight, and we can't just slam on the brakes, folks. It doesn't work that way. And here's what happens. I hope everybody's okay. I hope nobody got too hurt. Say a prayer for these folks out there, and let's go ahead and move on. This is from Laura Diane. Interesting story here. How's about this for some real news? A shooting in front of my house, and they're out in Victorville somewhere. Take a look at those cross streets, and that's where that story came from. And that was on July 21st at 7:46 p.m. Alright, folks, another story. This is in from Adam Vincent Turman. Small accident on Palmdale Road in Victorville by Silverado High School. All involved looked okay, and that was reported about 4 o'clock on July 24th. Thank you, Adam. You're a great computer expert. Anybody that needs computer work done, hit this guy up. He's the best in town. We use him. A lot of people that we know use him. Thank you, Adam. All right, next story. Steak and Shake. Yeah, I've only been to the one out in Las Vegas. We used to hit it up late at night. It was across the street from the hotel that we were in. Good food. Not bad. You know, the prices are okay. Steak and Shake is opening up on Bear Valley Road at the old Carl's Jr. location. There's Bear Valley and there's a Mariposa right there. There's an AM/PM on the corner. Next AM/PM is McDonald's. Next to McDonald's is the brand new Steak and Shake. They are opening up tomorrow on Monday, July 28th. Check them out, folks. Report back to us. Let us know how it is. It looks like it's going to be a great thing going on. Alright, folks. Again, Pebbles Bedrock reports breaking news. We're hearing early reports of a residential structure fire in the 1400th block of Elevado Road in Victorville. According to the scanner traffic, the fire is heavy in the attic of a house and is spreading to the lower portion of the structure. And that's not good, folks. You know, it's about, it could be an electrical fire, it could be all kinds of different things. Now, make sure you have your fire alarms in good working order. Make sure you have at least a couple of working, refreshed fire extinguishers. Have one in the kitchen, have one by your fireplace, have one by the barbecue, have one ready. We had a little incident here a few years back. My wife took care of it real quick. Just and it'll save you a lot of hassle, folks. Hopefully they're okay. All right. This is from Kimberly Jackson. Per scanner, SWAT is going in for a shooter in Adelanto off Casaba Road. Now, we don't see the SWAT team too often around here, folks, but when we do, it's a serious situation. So, you know what? Maybe they caught his butt. Maybe they took care of business. Hope everything worked out okay. Thank you, Kimberly, for that story there. Now, this is a good one, folks. All right. This is from Cindy Dyer again. Our little town is fighting back. They caught a thief caught stealing from Stater Brothers in Phelan. Folks, what do you think he was stealing? I wonder. Now, we didn't get the full details on this story, but we got a great picture. Look at him there with his head on the ground, looking all helpless. Who's that guy with his knee on his head, just sitting there holding him down, waiting for the police? You know what? I wonder what he stole. Was it booze? Was it laundry detergent? Was it food? What do you think it was? Comment today on this report, and let's talk about it. We're all about talking and commenting. Here's another story in from Nick. This is a recent story here. Victorville man arrested for human trafficking. 7 victims identified. Wow, that's some crazy stuff, folks. We're not even going to go into that one. If you see any story that you'd like to click on, go ahead and get some information and report back exactly what's going on. I'm just going to run through these stories to get it out to you. Next story, folks. All right. This is from Tim Guerrero. I like Tim. Seems to be a pretty good guy. He's helping us out with a lot of stories. So he reports on July 24th. Did anyone know in Victorville here that they're increasing the cost of water? Well, looks like your water rates are going up again, folks. About 4.17%, I think is what I read in the story. So they were supposed to go up to about 8%, but they were saying, no, that's too much in one shot. Let's bring it up for 4%, and that's going to be happening soon. Go to that story and get the details for yourselves. And another story from Adam here. The Iconic Wienerschnitzel building on 7th Street in Victorville is now closed. It's the yellow A-frame house, the original style structures from Wienerschnitzel back in the day. It's 40 years old. It's been in the high desert for 40 years. They are no longer open. They're moving their business down the street on 7th to a modern Wienerschnitzel. They're saying out with the old, in with the new. Now, a lot of people are really upset about this, but my thing is this, folks. What happens in Vegas? What happened to the Hacienda? What happened to the Palms? What happened to the Frontier? All these old iconic hotels that were there forever. They blew them up, folks. You gotta look for the future. It's about the future now. So get over it and go to the new one. I'm sure it's gonna be better than ever. That's great. Thank you, Adam, for that story. And here's another story right here about a douchebag in Adelanto. Can you believe this? This dude here is This dude here is a substitute teacher. He got caught in his car with a 16-year-old girl doing the deed. Okay, folks, now, they met on the internet, I'm speculating, possibly on Facebook. Now, come on, man. Get somebody your own age. You're a teacher, for Christ's sakes. Now, get that crap out of here. I hope you get what you deserve. I never want to see you up here ever again. Next story, screw that guy. Man, what a... Anyways, enough about that. Okay, folks, a little positive stuff here. Community event. This is from K-Liz Pebbles Schaefer. A community event. Hopes this helps with those in need. They're doing a backpack giveaway on Thursday, the July 31st. First Christian Church in Victorville. You guys need a little bit of help. You have some young ones. School starting in about another week or so. They're doing the backpack giveaway. Click on that story to get the details. Hope that can help you. Alright folks, this is in from Annette J. I love that name, by the way. Annette says, Hesperia Road and Jasmine area, there's an African American guy in a green shirt going into people's apartments taking kids out of their house. Please lock your doors and windows. Thank God the little girl was fine and got back safe to my neighbor, but please, if you see anything out of the ordinary, just call 911. Another story about a creep running around out here in Hesperia. Man, these people gotta find better things to do. But now that you're watching and you have your eyes and your ears and your scanners going, you can report and we can get the cops out there, hopefully faster than ever. Next story, folks. So I heard on the scanner just a bit ago that someone was robbed at gunpoint at Bank of America in Bear Valley and Apple Valley Road. Has anyone seen or heard anything else? No, that's crazy, folks. Again, this high desert, there's a lot of good areas, there's a lot of bad areas, but there's always all kind of dead zones in between, too. So next time you're at the ATM, watch your back, go inside. Do what you gotta do so you don't get hurt or robbed or, anybody taking advantage of you. Again, folks, if you see anything that looks fishy, call the police right away and then report it to us right here. We'll get on the story and we'll spray it to you guys so we can help catch all these jerks out there and take care of business. All right, folks, I'd like to hand it over to Mr. John Stewart once again. John, are you ready? All right, cool. Got a little bit of other information. We had a contest this afternoon, and I'll let John explain that. We asked if anybody needed any information or any public service announcements or any shout-outs they'd like to hear on the show. And Mr. Stewart, go take care of that for us right now. Mr. John Stewart, back to you now.
Oh, thanks, Jay. I'm John Stewart, and in other news, Epic Doughnuts is having their first annual Epic Donut Eating Challenge, and that's going to be at the Victor Valley College at the High Desert Farmers Market, August 14th. That's a Thursday. Come and check them out. It's a $10 buy-in, 5-minute time limit to eat the most powdered sugar donuts you can, and the winner gets an epic trophy and t-shirts and other prizes. Come one, come all. It's going to be a huge event. Speaking of events, we have a taco eating challenge sponsored by Third Generation Tacos. Those guys make good tacos. Anyways, folks, that's Saturday, August 23rd. They're having that at the Apple Valley Country Club from 12 to 4 o'clock. And don't forget, folks, the Epic Boys are going to be visiting Mayola's Soul Food Kitchen Restaurant. They do some epic homemade soul food out there. And the Epic Boys are going to do another show for Epic TV Live where they visit the restaurant and take the tour. And they show them exactly how they make it. Come one, come all. Be on the show and meet the Epic Boys. Alright, folks, earlier Jay announced if we had any comments or shout-outs, and we had a few inquiries. Anyways, all you had to do, folks, to win some Epic Donuts was say a comment or inquiry or shout-out, anything you wanted us to mention on this show today. So here's what we got. A comment from Teresa Ann Pena says, yummy looking. Teresa Ramirez Salas says, I want some. Well, that's one way to get donuts, folks, but there's got to be say something a little more interesting than that. Anyways, today's winner of Epic Donuts is Mrs. Lori Green. She said it was one hell of a hot week. Yes, it was. Alright, folks, today's shout-outs go out to Affordable RV and Rialto Signs and Trophies of Hesperia. That's all for me today. Ow! We'll catch you guys later. Back to you, Jade. Thanks for having me. Ow!
Alright, John, thank you very much on that. And you know what, guys? That's comments, that looks good and that looks yummy. That's not going to win you anything. At least this Lori Green, thank you, Lori. At least you said it was a darn hot week last week, and you win an epic donut from us. Next time you come on out, next time we're set up, come and see me, and I'll hook you up. Thank you, everybody. I am Jay with Epic Donuts. Hope you enjoyed this evening's episode of High Desert Weekend Review. I look forward to doing it for you every week, so keep those posts coming. Keep liking and sharing and just keeping everything, keep this news flow flowing. And I'll be back next week with another report just for you. Ow! Now, everybody, I'm ending my shows with stay aware, like, comment, and share. and I'll catch you all later. As always, parents, kids, be good. We love you all, and I'll catch you